What's going on, everybody? Just want to say hi. How y'all doing? I just did the card of the day, and I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and do a talk. This is another no card convo. so, uh, just wanted to talk. I think last talk was about being in flow, and I said in that video we were going to talk next about our spiritual antenna, our frequency, what we manifest by our thoughts, and what we bring towards us because of our thoughts and our attitude and behavior. So let's get into it. So for me, manifestation isn't just you think about something and it comes to you. um, I've seen that if you do that, if you do dwell upon something long enough, it can happen. Say you're just constantly thinking something, it could be positive or negative, and that thing can happen. You can even think about someone and constantly think about them, and then before you know it, you get a phone call or you see them somewhere you didn't expect to. It's like that kind of manifestation, spiritual manifestations we have within us. But also there's manifestation where we use our will, and that's the whole thing about manifestation. A lot of times it's not just you think about it and it happens, but that can happen. It's also using our will. It's our free will decisions and choices which creates what we're doing. So we're creators just like the creator. And so once we make decisions and choices based off certain thoughts, based off certain influences, based off our reference point. What is our reference point to make decisions? So my reference point, like I've said before, is the truth. That's how I base my decisions. That's how I base my... Now, if it's something like a choice, like an opinion, like where I'm trying to decide what kind of ice cream to get, it's pretty well known I'm getting vanilla. I'm very plain Jane like that when it comes to ice cream. I love ice cream. I love, love, love ice cream, but it's usually going to be a vanilla. Like I love soft serve or just regular ice cream. It's going to be vanilla. You hardly see me get a whole bunch of stuff on it. I just love the cream, vanilla cream. So with that, it's just you want to just be in flow with what is, right? But you also want to be open. So with being in frequency and flow and manifestation, it's about being open. It's about not being closed up like the Four of Pentacles, where you're shut off to possibilities. You're not trusting. You're not thinking things can happen for you. You're wishing on the star instead of realizing who you are. And we just got the cards of the day, and that was about being spiritual superstars. And that's really, really who we are, y'all. I know the system, things get us hung up. We got to pay Peter to rob Paul. We got to get these bills paid, mortgages, rent, insurance. It just don't stop. So we're all constantly trying to make it in the scheme of things in the system. But in our soul realm, in our spiritual realm, we're spiritual superstars. And we're missing our own like selves. We're not seeing our own selves, and that's the problem, because we're looking in the system realm to get our worth and to see what our worth and our truth really is. That's only going to be found in the spiritual realm, y'all. To really, really know who you are at your core, to be connected to what matters the most. Like once you're connected to source, once you can plug in and just remember and see these animals out here, just see like plants and nature, that's who we really are. And then you go deeper. It's deeper levels to keep going, y'all. This is about that. This is about uncovering layers of truth in actual life and in spirituality, because we've been told a lot of religious things, and we've stripped away the true spirituality of what can really happen here and what's really going on here. It's more so just a book and that's it. No, I'm sorry, y'all. It's a lot going on in between, the space between all of us. You got spiritual, like, beings all around us. If you think your people that just passed away, when they pass they just go up and that's it, I'm sorry, y'all, that's not a reality. We're spiritual. So this is a thin veil. Our bodies may change from spiritual to um, ethereal. I mean, from material to ethereal. That's what it is. This is just the body. This is just a vehicle for here and now. But it goes on. So after you leave, it's people in spirit walking around us. You have to know we're many versions. There's many versions of us. We're not just it. There's parallel us's, parallel yous, parallel me's. I've heard so many people telling me, I seen somebody, he looked just like you when I had dreads. This dude had dreads. He had the same kind of bandana. I'm like, but I was at work. They was like, no, it wasn't you. We know, but it looked just like you. I'm telling you, you got a twin. And this is the kind of stuff I'm saying, y'all. We all have so-called doppelgangers or whatever you want to call them, doppelgangers. And that's like spiritual. I'm telling you, I'm seeing more and more people that I know in different forms, be it man, woman, different color, different nationality, is someone that I knew either back home or in Florida or wherever I have been. I'm seeing different versions of people that I know. Their faces are pretty much the same. And I'm like, how is that possible that they look exactly like somebody else that I know in a different nationality? How are you Polynesian and you look like my queen? I found somebody that looks exactly like my queen the other day. I had to sneak and take a picture of her, 2 pictures, and I'm like, that's my queen as a Polynesian. She was older, but it was her same face, y'all. Like, it's that kind of stuff that's so, like, mysterious, magical in the creator's place. You're not going to find that nowhere else. And that woman isn't meant for me. She has her own life, but it was my queen's exact face with Polynesian eyes, Hawaiian eyes, and I'm like, she looks just like my wife. And then later that night, I seen a younger version of her, and this girl was kind of like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like a druggie, like she had Rebel on her, and she was talking to me. She came up to me, and I'm like, man, she look like my queen too, just a different version. Like, and this is spirit talking to me to show me, yeah, it's parallel us's, y'all. We're not just us. There's different versions of us, and it's not meant for us to understand everything, but you have to know the scheme of life is magical in the creator's place. This is serendipity. All kinds of magical things can happen that we stripped away because of religion, and we're not open to the possibilities of who we really are. We're spiritual superstars. We need to start seeing the power that we really have within when we connect to spirit, or just know. You don't even have to do a whole lot. Just start knowing you're spiritually connected. You're here right now. Since you're here right now, that means you're spiritually connected to everything. As soon as you pass, you're going to realize I'm spiritually connected to everything, and heaven is right now. The only thing different between now and when you pass is this body. That's the only thing. And the beautiful thing about having this body is that you can go to the beach and feel the sun on your skin. You can kiss your woman. You can love, love, love at the deepest levels in physical form. You can do that in spiritual form, but it's not the same as this beautiful gift of life in this body right here, right now. That's why we got to understand, y'all, to have this vehicle for life. You know, a lot of us got vices. A lot of us got things that, you know, we do to get us through. Like, some people drink, some people smoke, some people, that's okay. As long as you enjoying your life and you're not in your mind feeling bad about what you're doing, hey, do you. But the whole thing is, just know you're spiritual. You're not just in this physical, material body. It's both. As long as you're in this body, you want to enjoy and let in all that can come into you from spirit, because that's just a blessing that, you know, it all ties together, especially when you're being led by spirit to go towards your purpose, your destiny. When you're living like that, that's my life, y'all. I live my life going towards my purpose and my destiny, and I'm guided towards it. I trust my signs and symbols that I get from spirit, and I know they're real because this is where I'm led. I'm led somewhere I've always wanted to be, in Hawaii. This is a dream come true. And I wake up, got to pinch myself and say, is this really real? I see all this beauty that reminds me, oh yeah, this is really real. This ain't back home in the projects. Not no even close. But even that time I appreciate it because it made me who I am today. Every struggle I've gone through, everything I've been through made me the D I am today. And I appreciate every single lesson. And I know I deserved every single one of those lessons because this is spiritual graduation. And I wanted the best of the best, the highest of the highest knowledge. And I have it. And I can share it. And I can give it. I share it on every channel. There's going to be a links at the bottom of the channel. And you can get the highest of the highest knowledge. You can't get anywhere else. Me and my queen are teaching you for free. And this is like going to university, and I'm giving it to you for free. Me and my queen, we are giving you this information for free. You can't get it anywhere else. And this is what I'm talking about gifts, spiritual gifts, recognizing what a spiritual gift is. Recognize when you got somebody worthy talking to you and knowing that they're telling you the truth. People don't do that no more. It's not like enough people that listen to certain people and be like, okay, I see this is a real relevant person. I'm going to do my best to look into what they're saying. And I want to know more about how he got this way or how she got this way. I really respect them on a higher level. So I want to go deeper with this person and see what else they got to offer. People don't do that. They stop, right? Like the message was good. That's good enough. Y'all need to go further. I'm sharing some of the biggest stuff in the world with y'all. You can't find nowhere. Click the links below the videos, y'all. Read a little bit. Check me out. I got some gifts for y'all. All you got to do is check. And look, some of y'all is because y'all telling me, and I'm seeing y'all subscribing to my other channels. And that's what it's all about, y'all, because I'm not just here as a tarot reader. I'm a divine teacher. And this is what I was taught from my queen. And I was her divine teacher. And God was both of our divine teacher. And now I'm the teacher to teach y'all what I've learned. And you can't get this information anywhere. So I'm just saying, y'all, this is the time to receive. This is a time to open up to receive your spiritual inheritance. We all have a spiritual inheritance in knowledge and wisdom. Once you get the knowledge, you walk it out and it becomes wisdom. This is who we are. This is how we graduate. It's not just about trying times and challenges. It's also about learning the truth, stripping away all the lies you've been learned. Learn the truth and becoming that same truth. That's how you know thyself. This is why I couldn't consider myself a man at 35. There's no way to do that when I'm lacking huge information, huge knowledge that can lead me to becoming the man that I'm supposed to be. It wasn't until I got my queen, got with her, and study, research. I'm cutting y'all through. We're giving you such a shortcut on what you have to study now. It's just ridiculous. It's like you're going light years ahead because this information was not given to us, and this is information from our ancestors. This has been thousands and thousands of years. We haven't had this information, but it's simple once you can see everything is templated. Everything around us is a template. Every single thing. And once you understand how and why, it frees you up for all the lies of the past, and you're standing one with the creator of creation, with spirit, and you're not confused. You don't believe in boogeymans. You're not superstitious. You don't have a reason to be. You don't have a reason to fear God. God loves you. You just want to live correctly. That's it. It's nothing wrong with saying you're God-fearing. I understand that too. But I'm telling you, God loves you. You don't have to be. I know God like so deeply. I don't have to fear my God. I just know karma will come and kick the living if you don't do what's right and correct. I seen the worst karma happen to the worst people. You can say karma, you can say lightning strikes from God. Either way, you do something wrong, that's in nature. You pay it back. You do something good, you get that back. So this is how we pay our way. In the system, we pay our way for food, for water, for shelter, for heat, for electricity, for everything we pay. In the Creator's place, all we got to do is treat one another well. And then we have everything freely given. It's abundant. And that's who we really are. So let's give thanks to the creator of creation, to spirit, and be open. Open your antenna to what is available to you, y'all. The greatest things in the world are, but we're blocking our blessings by our thoughts. Don't let your thoughts run amok in your mind. Be a king or queen of your thoughts. Be the ace of swords with your thoughts, and cut away that what doesn't belong there. Don't let your mind control you. Control your mind. Be here right now, not in the past, not in the future. Nothing wrong with reminiscing, nothing wrong with visualizing, but just know, being a visionary, and that's cool, but just know you're right here right now, and that's where you want to be as far as flow and living your life and being open to possibilities and not blocking with negativity thoughts that, hold you back, or this person did this to you and you dwelling on that. Get all of that out of you. It's a new us, y'all. Let's live that way. You deserve it. You deserve to live a new you, a new you. Be that, y'all. Just know that you're here connected to all there is. Everything. We're connected to everything, and we're intertwined with one another, interconnected. That's why relationships and people you meet on the street, sometimes it's meant to be. I've run into some people just for moments, and some of our conversations are the deepest conversations I have with anybody. I just had a conversation with a guy like that at that McDonald's and that Walmart. That keeps happening to me. Just a random dude come up to me, and we talking spiritual talk, and it's powerful. I probably won't ever see him again. And that's what I'm talking about. Live your day to the fullest. Receive the blessings that's coming in for you, because it could lead you exactly where you're going. Just know that spirit is leading you on your spiritual destiny and your purpose. We all have one, y'all. You're not just floating around. You are in the system. We are kind of floating around in the system because, we're living towards that calendar. We're living towards that, Monday through Friday weekend mindset. Spirit is not that. Spirit is back, forth, left, right, side to side. Back, forth, left, right, side to side. You never know what you're going to get with spirit. It'll turn you around, twist you back this way, have you forward, have you back. This is why you got to trust. This is why you got to be rooted, spiritually grounded in spirit and in yourself. That's balance. That's the divine masculine, divine feminine, standing whole, knowing yourself and knowing God got your back. Spirit has your back. They will never let you fall. Well, you will fall, but you will land smoothly. Like, I used to flip off garages. I would freak my brother out, like, D, no, I'm already in the air. And I would land smoothly. That's how spirit got us. Like, I could trust. When I did my first backflip, spirit, God showed me I could do it and trust him. I would land on my feet. And I did that for so many years. I had to retire. I promised my wife I would, because the last time I did it, I hurt my back because I hadn't done it in a year. I did it perfectly, but I did it on the hill, and then I upset my back, and I was walking around like an old man. And she was like, promise me you're not going to do no more backflips. I'm 47. I was 47 when I did it. I'm 48. Doing backflips. No hand tucks. So this is just it, man. Live your life wide open to possibilities, wide open with your spiritual antenna to see what you need to, and know God has us, y'all. Spirit has us. They will never let us fall. As long as we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, not cheating life, not cheating ourselves, not cheating spirit. We have to be in alignment with God's law. We have to be in alignment with ourselves. We have to be in alignment with our mate. Even if we're disagreeing, you got to be okay to disagree. You got to be okay with not being on the same page on certain subjects and saying, that's okay. I still love you. We just don't agree here. And not make that an argument, and just be okay with each other's differences. Nothing wrong with differences. That's what makes us unique. It's when we try to control and mold each other